Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover as the tide turned on 50 Cent a few hours ago after snippets from his Andrew Schulz interview hit social media, and in my opinion the source of the backlash is solely because of what's going on between Andrew Schulz and Kendrick. So by extension, some of the comments 50 Cent made during the interview hit much harder than it was supposed to because it was on the Andrew Schulz podcast, and boy, many rap fans in Kendrick's corner have completely thrown 50 Cent under the bus over those comments, and we'll explore more on this in a moment. And we even got Jamar weigh in on some of 50 Cent's comments that triggered fans on social media. And today we also have a PSA from Eminem that shows Slim Shady is still with us. And speaking on M, Drake's unofficial speaker brought up Eminem and Jay-Z when he reacted to Lil Wayne's latest interview, where Wayne looked to backtrack about Kendrick Lamar, and he compared how Wayne's legacy will be viewed moving forward compared to M and Jay-Z, and let's just say it is not looking good for those in Drake's corner. So if you were with us for the last one, you remember that Lil Wayne pretty much backtracked as he revealed all is well with Kendrick Lamar and that they spoke on the phone. And if you recall, many perceived this as Wayne being scared of Kendrick, and Drake fans aren't happy about this, as we even got takes like Drake inherited the push beef from Wayne, by the way. And Academics was going off a few hours ago as he is clearly disappointed in Lil Wayne's recent interview, especially going off the initial tweet. Check out a snippet from his live stream.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Lil Wayne's legacy in hip-hop is gonna kind of go down like Allen Iverson's legacy in basketball, because a lot of what Wayne did to get that throne was done in the mixtape era. And these days we look at a lot of albums as the championship per se, because we've almost like extinguished what's called a mixtape. What he used to do called mixtapes, they're not existent on the platforms we now consume music on. He kind of looked like a guy who definitely revolutionized the game, like how AI did with, you know, how he was dribbling and how he played, but he's kind of looked at as ringless. I think it's the same with Wayne to some extent. I think Wayne's legacy, like just watching how I'm hearing even now, I feel like Wayne should be just so celebrated. I feel like Wayne's legacy is gonna age like that, honestly. I do think one of the reasons why Jay-Z's legacy has aged gracefully, not only because he's a businessman, I think that's one part and facet to making your brand or making your legacy really immortalized, is at every part of your career leveling up. Like, we literally saw Jay-Z turn into this boss in front of our eyes, but also he put like 12 albums on the palette. You know what I mean? Those 12 albums, we kind of look at these albums as potential classics or rings, and he got 12 of them bitches. I think with Wayne, obviously we know he has the longest career out of pretty much all of these guys we're gonna talk about, especially the new guys. But his discography is so broken up with a lot of the mixtape stuff. Yo, even watching these interviews, and I'm watching Wayne almost have to like kowtow a little bit to Kendrick. And for anybody who witnessed Wayne's run, it's no way you think that Kendrick's a greater artist or Kendrick has accomplished more to rank higher than Wayne. Now, we're not saying a better rapper, but to rank higher than Wayne career-wise, I do think as time goes on, it's very interesting. And also, I've kind of, you know, this is a soft criticism. I'm not saying every artist has to. I think people still look at Wayne as a rapper, man. Except he's not like the Eminem ilk. Like Eminem, like, we don't have to look at Eminem as whatever else. Eminem is just Eminem, you know what I mean? But Wayne, I don't know. I don't want to disrespect him at all, obviously. But I definitely think he ducked the smoke here. He's not ducked the smoke, he's backpedaling. Because them tweets basically said that you felt that Kendrick dissed you. Then now you get on the show and you're saying, oh, this is the first time I heard it. No. Yo, just like everybody's doing, I don't know, yo, Kendrick got the whole world shook.
And on the other end, Academics is getting cooked right now. Dudes just wanted Wayne to take down Kendrick because Drake couldn't do it. Now that Wayne settled things with Kendrick, Ack trying to diminish what Wayne has done, Ack a goofball. But to be fair, Wayne gave off a certain energy with that tweet, so it is not incorrect to say that Wayne backtracked, and like we explored in the last one, many users saw this as Wayne being scared of K-Dot. These are just the facts of what happened. Now, using this to downplay Wayne's legacy is a different story, but what are your thoughts? Do you agree with his breakdown? And moving on two snippets from 50 Cent's interview with Andrew Schulz have sparked a commotion on the web. For instance, the part in which 50 spoke about how Kendrick is a media darling and he's getting pushed because he makes less aggressive rap, and also that people wanted Drake to fall, and this segment isn't going well on social media.
They're ready to hate on Drake.
You're always ready to hate on who's on top. And now Kendrick, if Kendrick's on top, there's going to be people ready to hate on him, and he's never been in that position.
Nah,
he always been an underdog.
But he's been a media darling.
Because he's not number one.
But Kendrick got trophies I didn't even know that they had.
Which one?
Like, well, Pulitzer Prize.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How a rapper get that? Look at the themes. Good Kid, Bad City. Mad City. You know what I mean? Like, coming out of the environment and being that talented. So they would like it to be that, and it'd be
less scary and
dangerous. Less aggressive, less parts of the environment.
And before we get to the other comments from 50 Cent that got things heated, this already sparked reactions like, I'm starting to think 50 Cent is upset that Kendrick has surpassed him as Dr. Dre's greatest creation. You're 49, dog. Get that hate out of your heart, ugly dude.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And so far, I've been waiting for someone to tell me what 50 Cent specifically said that warrants tearing him down like this. And some users are wondering, dudes be acting like they know more about somebody in the industry. Laughing emojis, I get it. He didn't praise Kendrick, so it is automatically hate. And remember what I said about the platform earlier that already set the tone for people to believe 50 is hating on Kendrick because he went on Andrew Schulz's podcast. But 50 Cent is not YG. People expect him to throw Drake and Andrew Schulz under the bus and only say negative things about them, but they had a good relationship before the beef started. And it is not like Kendrick Lamar put 50 Cent on for him to bite his tongue, and they were going off on 50 Cent. Kendrick, in quotes, I grew up in Compton. I was in and around gangs all my life. My label manager almost killed my dad before I was born. 16 of my friends are dead. 50 Cent, in quotes, the powers that be are using Kendrick to shift hip-hop away from the greedy street elements. And personally, this is my take on this. Both can be true. Kendrick's background has nothing to do with the business agendas. I mean, Kendrick qualifies as conscious more than gangster, right? Perhaps I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. And now we got Jamar reacting to 50's take. Check out a snippet from the God Pod.
What do you think about 50 Cent saying that the media is pushing Kendrick Lamar because he doesn't represent that aggressive sound? The last time that I commented on Kendrick Lamar, somebody came in here and asked me a question about Kendrick Lamar, and these dudes are still in an uproar about my answer. This is my first time hearing that. I think it's true. I don't know. Here's the thing. I feel like the media would actually want to push an aggressive sound. Well, no, hang on. Because now we are in a time where they want people to be kinder and softer. So in that mind frame, yeah, I could see what 50 Cent is talking about. And I could say, yeah, maybe he's right about that. But when you think back to the 90s and all of this stuff, man, they didn't necessarily want an aggressive black man, not against the system, but they wanted an aggressive black man against each other, you see? And I think they still want that. So if they're pushing Kendrick because he doesn't represent an aggressive sound, I believe they're doing that because they feel he has influence over some aggressive people. And we know for a fact that a lot of these gangbangers and all of that, you know, when I said that, when I asked the question, I said, wasn't Kendrick a nerd who turned into a gangbanger? Oh, he ain't no nerd. You need to keep your name out his mouth. Keep your name out his mouth and all this. So I know they got love for him. So maybe they're trying to influence them to be kinder, gentler gangsters. I don't know. But I love how that whole conversation just got twisted, and they tried to say that I said he's not part of LA culture, which is I never said that. But if y'all want to flip it and bounce it and feel like you're going to make commentary against me, Lord Jamar's not even from the West Coast. He shouldn't be even talking on West Coast politics. He needs to keep Kendrick's name out his mouth. Yeah, all of that buffoonery.
But there was more from 50 Cent that caused a ruckus, as perhaps people were expecting 50 to fall out with Andrew Schulz over his Kendrick jokes. But this was how it went. Check out a snippet.
Our relationship is a little different. If he does a favor for me, I'm gonna return the favor, bro. Like that's not gonna be a point that I don't.
Now I will say you did that even before I did anything, man. That's love.
You know, and I'm looking at it going, nah, it's cool because I'm a fan of it.
Respect,
Fan of your work,
respect.
right? So, like, but I don't understand what got into you. This made you say you was gonna fuck Kendrick.
Whoa. I said make sweet love.
Sweet love. I registered fuck.
No.
The wrong way.
No, we wouldn't do
No,
it.
it's not. Look, you know what? I apologize, guys. Make sweet love. I heard fuck when you said it.
That's the
It was
people.
aggressive. I don't know why I
So
registered it that way.
aggressive.
And then look, for people to write petitions behind it, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. Because I mean, look, you saying, look, I follow comedic culture. I watch the comedians. I enjoy them on another level.
You are a comedian.
Yeah. What I appreciate about it is they are invincible. Like Cat Williams can fight a 15-year-old kid that is his height. And not do so well, right?
I didn't like the decision on that one. I didn't like the decision.
Yeah. That's one of those ones where you need a do-over. Right? But it does no damage to Cat Williams. He's still that guy.
Yeah.
Like if Andrew's gonna do something, I'm already, my mind is prepared. I'm conditioned to laugh. I'm waiting for the punchline. It's gonna come. And I'm usually never let down.
And boy, some are now pushing to cancel 50. Society has grown past the need for 50 Cent. It is time for jazz, and I was wondering who elected this random user to be the speaker for society. And we got more. 50 and Game are always gonna be slightly jealous of Kendrick. He's like the baby of Dre's kids, and they feel like he's the favorite.
Wow.
And if you were with us last week, you remember that from another interview, people were using a snippet from 50 Cent to clown Drake.
They're looking at it like it's business, it's selling the record. But everything that they said that they did for Kendrick is something they did for him. Coming out of the environment and being that talented, so they would like it to be that, and it'd be
Less scary and
yes.
dangerous.
And now, just because he didn't give the reaction they expected to Andrew Schulz, now 50 Cent hates Kendrick this week and is jealous of the rapper. People expect 50 to treat Kendrick like Kendrick is Eminem to him, and I find this hilarious, to be honest. If anything, 50 has been well balanced, all things considered, since he's cool with both Drake and Kendrick. And think about it, remember when Snoop Dogg literally downplayed Eminem's discography and impact, and we even had video evidence and all, and hip-hop heads told fans that it was not a diss. But now, because 50 Cent won't fight Andrew Schulz, he must hate Kendrick, and by extension, it is time to cancel him. Crazy escalation if you ask me, and I'm yet to find a clip that warrants turning on 50 Cent. But perhaps you think differently. Let us know in the comment section. And moving on, we got a PSA for Eminem that explains why we are in the era of Missionary. Check out a snippet.
Fellas, are you tired of like I am? I think it's time to take it back to the basics. Who wants to every day? That shit can get to you, man. I mean, every day. Shit gets old. It gets boring. Can we just lay down and I don't know why everything's gotta be so complicated. You don't have to put your leg over your head. Snoop Dogg, Missionary. Just in stereo.